informal process of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. And the findings of that commission suggested that we were dealing with very fundamental problems of injustice in the society. The narrative, the world narrative, international narrative was that it was a cause of bad resource management. And so we heard about the blood diamonds and the cost of the resources. But when we looked deeper and introspected into our circumstances, it was really a cause of injustice. It was a justice problem. And therefore, we had to take steps to begin to redress this problem long before Goals 16 happened. But Goals 16 nonetheless had given us a platform to help showcase the strides that we are taking and also the challenges. The commitment to believe that justice must be focused not just on creating those institutions, but involving the people themselves in creating a just society. So we launched on the platform that we want to have a justice dialogue, to go to the people, the majority of the people. These are the poor, the disadvantaged, the vulnerable, the marginalized in communities, to speak to them, to ask them what are their justice needs, putting people at the heart of the justice system. And if we can identify what needs they have, then we can be better able to mobilize resources in an efficient way to address those needs. I would very much hope to see that we are able to include women, more women in the justice delivery systems. From the formal aspect, women who are educated, resourceful, are benefiting. But what happens to the informal systems, where we have the poor, they are communal people, they are not educated as us? How do we make them inclusive? I also would like to see more education of the legal system to the whole country, so that people are able to know that we're living in different systems, and people to be able to afford what system of justice they want to subject to. And perhaps one thing that I would like to see by the time I finish my term, if I'm given the opportunity, is a shift in the way we conceive of justice. Because in my country, when you talk about justice, the first thing that comes to mind is that somebody's gone to court and they have gotten a redress, or their matter must go before a judge and a lawyer must be representing them. Justice necessarily is not only in terms of law and courtrooms. Justice is something that is at the heart of fairness, impartiality, and in most cases, it is often to advocate or to give redress to wrongs that the poor suffer, the disadvantaged, and the oppressed. That is really what I believe a conception of justice connotes. Being a woman myself and the first female Attorney General and Minister of Justice of my country, I would hope that I motivate more women, more younger girls to take the career path of justice. My message to them is to dream, believe in it, and pursue it. And let no one tell you you cannot be this or that. You just need to want it so badly, and go for it.